Quiet on the set.
Camera speed.
Sound production, take one.
Action!
I knew it, AKAPAD. As soon as this came up in my feed and I pressed play, I don't know why. So this movie comes out. Him. It's got Jordan Peele's name all over it. Him. 2025. Maybe the most interesting, talkative. You can analyticalize this movie. This movie. It's a football movie. And it delves into a level of sports psychology that I saw on the surface. I saw it through the advertising, some of the posters, the trailer. This movie, I was fascinated by this movie from early on. I thought the trailer was amazing. And here we go. Because the movie comes out. The movie comes out. And the film criticism world and all of the social media people, all those people on social, they like to play dumb. This movie, horrible. This movie, confusing. This movie should have been this, could have been that. I love it when I hear reviews and people, or even just general pop culture discussions, and people insert their own ideas into it, and you're like, you're not involved. You're not involved. What do you care? What do you care what you would have done in something you're not involved in? This is a weird, and it is prevalent. It's a weird thing that happens with a lot of these discussioners, these reviewer boys and girls. Let me tell you this right now. You can watch this movie 100 times. You will get something different out of it every single time. If that's not the definition of art, when it comes to cinema art, the extension of film walking into the mind of the audience, of the viewer. The film is present in your thought process, in your consciousness. This is the higher power of film, not streaming, not an 8-hour show. This is what film does. This is the ability of film. And more so, we get that with horror. We got this with Black Rainbow. I'm sorry, Beyond the Black Rainbow. 2010, we talked about this movie. Nicolas Cage and Mandy is borderline right where this level is. I think Rob Zombie with, Lords of Salem? I am not remembering my movie titles today. Lords of Salem. Rob Zombie, 2012. 2 years after Beyond the Black Rainbow, by the way. Do we have some influence there? Maybe. Everyone acted dumb around Lords of Salem, too. I sat down to watch Lords of Salem. And the way you inject yourself, the way you, like, the audience becomes a part of the movie, I truly feel that is what Kubrick was intending to do with 2001, with Shining, even with Eyes Wide Shut. Sorry, Barry Lyndon. Sorry, Clockwork Orange. The audience is a character in movies like him. That's the intent. This movie, awesome, visceral, violent, incredible, cool, eerie. I heard people complain that this movie doesn't leave the practice facility. This kid gets recruited. He shows up to a practice facility. And people just didn't like that. There's parts of this movie. There's a sauna scene. There's a scene where he gets bumped in the head. He gets knocked in the head from the back. There's parts of this movie that just happen. And they do set it up. And then we get this ending, which is this ending in a world of consciousness? Is it not? Are we in like an alternate dimension? There's a million questions, which, again, it beckons us watching this movie again and again. Don't be afraid of films that want you to be a part of it. This is the masterpiece level we have with him. Would I say him from a audience perception standpoint? Meaning, sometimes you just want to sit down and be entertained, right? I just watched Good Boy, the dog movie. Sometimes you just want to be told a story. I get that. That's one level of film, though. And then there's this level. To put him in this category, just even on a horror level, it's not fair to what him's intent is. We started this podcast, the AKAPAD Film Buff Podcast, back when it had a different title. When I started to bring this show solo, meaning it's just me and you, guys. I spoke about intent and how focusing on intent, identifying it, describing it, and knowing it's there is one of the first breaks of American film criticism. Intent has been lost on the modern day critic. Isn't that a wild thing, though? Why? How? It's hard to group this movie in with everything. This movie will make the worst of lists time and time again going into 2026, and it shouldn't. This movie puts you on the edge of your seat. You're on edge the entire time of this movie. You know something's wrong. There's a slow drip process to the storytelling. You have anxiety watching this movie because you know something is wrong and something will go wrong. I don't know, AKA Powers. I thought this movie was fantastic. It's a high level experience that I'm a part of. I'm going to watch this movie again. I'm going to watch it a few times. We will discuss it again. All right, AKA Powers. A little bit of a quick one today. Him, 2025. It's a must watch.
Okay, that's a wrap.